Hi, it's Rabbi Katz. I hope you're all enjoying your Lag BaOmer. I'd like to just share with you an idea which I believe may make it more significant. There are many things we do on Lag BaOmer, but I'd like to take a moment to think about what we don't do on Lag BaOmer. One of the things we don't do on Lag BaOmer is what we call tachanun. Tachanun, as we know, is that prayer which we try to gain forgiveness for our misdeeds, and in a way we're mourning our own mistakes. It is because of the happy nature of Lag BaOmer that we try to be more happy, that we don't say anything that might make us sad, so we don't say tachanun. Just like on Sukkot we commemorate the miracles that happen, on Hanukkah we commemorate the miracles, all these happier days we try not to say tachanun. And the question is, what exactly about Lag BaOmer is so happy? Right? We know that on Lag BaOmer we'll be able to shave, we'll be able to cut our hair, but we know that the reason we weren't cutting our hair and we weren't listening to music was because we were mourning. We were mourning the loss, unfortunately, of 24,000 students at Rabbi Akiva, and because of that mourning, we try to show that we're not so happy, and we don't cut our hair, we don't listen to music, we don't have weddings. But when it comes to Lag BaOmer, that means that we're marking the day as almost the end of a mourning period, the end of a sadness. But that's not necessarily the beginning of a happy day. That's not a reason to celebrate. It's just a reason to stop mourning. So what is it about Lag BaOmer that's not only not sad, but it's also happy? As many explain, many know that the reason behind Lag BaOmer runs deeper than just the lack of mourning. It's also commemorating the life and the light of Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai. Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai, when he passed away, revealed to the world the deepest and most secret ideas behind Torah, which we may not see explicitly, but that are implicit and run very deep to what a Jew is supposed to be and how it manifests in this world. We don't necessarily understand those ideas, but we can still appreciate and recognize the significance it has on our daily lives. And that's why many explain we celebrate Lag BaOmer, because it was on this day that Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai gave those secrets to the Jewish people. In fact, there's one story that one rabbi used to say this mournful prayer every time he would bless after the meal. He would always include this one section that was pretty saddening and mournful. The Arizal was visited by the Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai, and Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai told him, "Why is this man saying such a mournful prayer on my happy day?" He says, because this man did such a thing, he's actually going to have a tragedy in his life. And as the commentaries explain, he in fact did. Within a month of that day, within a month of Lag BaOmer that year, his eldest son passed away. So we see that Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai also held that this was a very happy day. And the custom developed over the years to not say tachanun in commemoration of this profound appreciation that we have for Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai and his teaching of the Zohar, of the Kabbalah, of the secrets of the Torah. But I believe for many of us that's wonderful, but how can we relate to it more significantly? How can we appreciate it on a more relatable way? And the truth is, if we go back to that original source we mentioned, the Gemara that explains how we're not mourning anymore is actually talking in a greater context. See, the Gemara there was trying to teach us, if we look at it, it was trying to teach us how if one person is trying to accomplish something and it doesn't work the first time, he should keep going and doing it the second time. Try to accomplish it more. Try to make sure that it's going to endure. And the proof that it brings to this idea of perseverance is none other than Rabbi Akiva himself. 24,000 Talmidim, 24,000 students, which he worked hard for years and years to teach and to give over the Torah that he knew so that the next generation of the Jewish people can prosper in their Torah. He gave it over, and in 32 days it was all gone. Within 32 days, all his Talmidim, all his students were completely erased from the world, and he had to start completely anew. The next day, Rabbi Akiva, he did not mourn, he did not only stop his sadness, but he pushed forth and he continued teaching Torah to his five new Talmidim. One of them coincidentally being Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai, and it's this 5 Talmidim that continued the light of Rabbi Akiva, that not only persevered through the sadness, but continued Torah, what we know today. It's the appreciation of the perseverance of Rabbi Akiva that we celebrate on Lag BaOmer. It's true, the ideas Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai then gave us were tremendous in their value, and we can appreciate those secrets until today. But beyond that idea, we can also appreciate the perseverance of Rabbi Akiva. Because if it were not for Rabbi Akiva, not only would we not have the secrets of Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai, we wouldn't even have the other Torah that Rabbi Akiva gave us, which we know and love today. It's this idea of appreciation of the perseverance that we celebrate on Lag BaOmer. We appreciate and we're happy that Rabbi Akiva had that strength of perseverance. And as we begin our final 2 weeks to prepare for Shavuos, to prepare for the receiving of our own Torah, we remember Rabbi Akiva's perseverance, how he cared for the Torah, how he not only accepted it, but was willing and had the strength to carry forth his teaching for the next generation. Have a wonderful day.